Yo, yo, you are now tuning in to the one and only. Let everybody get in here before we get to these activities, you know. You know what I mean? We're gonna let everybody get tuned in, you know. So, but anyway, this right here, man. I guess Meech got these niggas getting it. These dudes out here now. They gang warring about this situation. You know what I mean? Meech got these niggas gang warring, but that ain't, you know. They calling each other all type of rats and it's wild out here. All behind, all behind what? Nothing. But listen, this is what I really want to touch on. Um, we got about what, 390 subscribers. We ain't even really been going really at this real strong. We got a lot of our subscribers from the music. Until we start doing the podcast, whatever, and going doing this situation, and so it picked up. You know, like I said, once we get to 400, we're gonna do some giveaways. Every 200 subscribers we get, we gonna give giveaways. You know what I mean? Um, we're gonna leave the link in the description for the merch for you can get the merch and all that from us. You know what I mean? If you're not local, we'll find us our shop locally. You definitely can order from us and we'll send it to you. But this is what we want to talk about. Like I said, we got about 390 subscribers, whatever. That's cool, you know. Um, but I be watching y'all cats, man. Um, y'all cats be taking our content too. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Um, y'all cats be taking our content too, man, and not giving us our just due. Not telling them where y'all getting this shit from. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's going on? Not telling us where y'all getting this stuff from. You know what I'm saying? And y'all taking our content, um, posting about it and all that, and not saying where y'all got this stuff from. You know what I mean? The whole part about homeboy got ran up top. He was getting checked in. He was on the, you know, hot compound. He was on it and all that. Y'all got that from us. Y'all got that from right here, man. Him being on the PC yard, all that. Y'all got that from right here. You know what I'm saying? Dude being homeboys, unindicted co-conspirator. Y'all got that right here at Money Talks. Now, granted, y'all feel like y'all don't want to mention us. You know what I'm saying? Rap for me. Oh man, all you gotta do is go to the video. You know what I'm saying? Go to some of our videos and go check out some of our music, our videos, and all that, and you can hear me rap. Um, yeah. So y'all got that from right here, Money Talks, man. Give us our just due. Say where y'all got the info from. You know what I'm saying? That's all we ask. That's all we ask. Just say where y'all got the info from. Y'all got the info from us, right? And that's cool. We ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? But when I get to looking at y'all where y'all podcasts and all that, and then I'm seeing y'all topics is what we was talking about, or y'all take one of our videos and don't want to give us our credit and then put it out. to get y'all monetization. Like, come on, bro. Get give us our props. I'm saying, because if I get on here and I say, I heard this from such and such, and I heard this from this or this platform, I'm gonna say it. No matter how many subscribers we got, no matter how many views we got, I ain't gonna discredit that just because dude ain't got 100,000 subscribers. What? I ain't gonna do that just because dude ain't got that many views on it. If I got the information from over there, I'm gonna say it. But that's how these cats is phony, man. You know what I mean? They take our content, take our videos, go post it up on their channel, and don't want to give us our credit. But y'all got it from us. Y'all got it from the podcast, Money Talks, NBR stations. That's what y'all got. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. It's okay. But just know, no. Just know that, man, what? What is you, a kid, dude? You look like I got on lipstick. So, just know that we see it. We see it. Because I be on this joint, surfing. You know what I'm saying? Surfing. You know what I mean? And I be peeping it. They like the one dude, you know what I mean? He took one of our videos, posted it. But I hit him like, yo, where you got that from? He tagged me back. For sure. I saluted. No big thing. You know what I'm saying? Then I go on another platform, cats like, oh yeah, dude was on a PC yard. He was getting... Where y'all get that from? I got that from me. Nobody uncovered that fact. Nobody uncovered the fact that dude was on the PC yard. Y'all got that from me. It was facts though, but y'all got that from me. Nobody put that together, even though the information was out there. Granted, I ain't no damn journalist. All right? Journalists is nosy motherfuckers. I'm not no goddamn journalist. I just see something, touch on it, and I let them people describe the situation themselves. I ain't into trying to dig up motherfuckers' past. I ain't into all that. No, that shit come with journalists. Journalists is a nosy motherfucker. That's why I love them getting knocked down in the world. It's some nosy motherfucker. I'm not a journalist, all right? I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a journalist. I'm not. Okay? They some nosy motherfuckers. They always in somebody's business, trying to dig up somebody's past, investigating all that journalist investigate. I ain't into all that. All right? And I usually only touch on the subject that I know something about. I usually don't touch on nothing that I don't know nothing about. And if I touch on it, I'm letting the person who the situation about tell you they self. Okay? I'm not one to give my opinion. My opinion is because opinions are not facts. That's exactly what they are. They're opinions. I mean, they're like assholes. Everybody got one. That's what their opinion is. So I give facts on top of the situation, if you want to call it that. That's what I give. So I'm not a journalist. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's just not what I am. But on the situation with dude, I had knowledge because A, I was gone away around the time this shit was going on in the federal prisons. Yes. Two, I understand the federal laws. Okay, you can't blindside me with paperwork. That shit, the feds lie all the fucking time. Okay, they will put some shit up and then have it filed in court, and then you go get the shit reading and thinking it's law, and they done made the shit they sell. They do that. They gotta protect their assets. That's what they say. Okay. So unless you get point blank facts or proof, you can't believe shit the feds say. They lie too, just like little dude K Glock, Key Glock, my whatever, K Flock, my little homie. I like K Flock. You know what I'm saying? But his lawyer fighting this federal case because the feds was trying to lie and they wanted the judge to lie and say that the dude who the incident happened on didn't have a gun. They went to the judge and said, "Look, man, judge, we wanna hide the evidence, which they like to do. We wanna hide the evidence that shows that the victim had a gun. Why would you want to do that? Because you don't want to lose. Okay, so that's the turn. That's the type of things they do. So unless you got point blank evidence or you got great common sense, it's hard to figure them suckers out. Okay, that's the reason why Trump trying to get rid of them because they on his ass. Truth be told, but I was the one that said, "Hey, okay, all this paperwork these cats going through about this situation with Meech, we gonna break this shit down real simple in 3 parts, real quick. A, how was he homeboy's unindicted co-conspirator and didn't get indicted? That means we both participated in the situation. We're both on the case, but they indict me and didn't indict you. The only way that can happen is one of us turn into an asset for the government. Okay, that's one. Two, you give the power of attorney to a federal informant. Why would you do that? Because the play that y'all was trying to run, you wanted to stay off the books with it. The only way you could stay off the books with the play without until it go through was you had to give your power of attorney over to her. That way she could orchestrate it with the feds and you could still get credit of it instead of the paperwork. Two things happen with that. One, if it would have went through, they would have had to take you back to court to give you the time cut on the record. But it got busted because she started messing with the agent. So that got cleared. That got fucked up. Boom. One. Two, the other fact, you're already his unindicted co-conspirator. That's in his paperwork. Okay? And they're saying your name in open court in hearings. They're not going to say your name in open court in a federal hearing if you're not on the case. Okay? They're just not going to get up there and say Joe Blow has something to do with Joe John and you're not on the case. Okay? Normally when they do that, the person they're talking about, if they're not the one that's indicted and the hearing is going along, or one of the co-defendants is sitting beside the other co-defendant when the hearing is going along, they're one of the unindicted co-conspirators. And they were saying his name multiple times in open court. Okay, that's two. Three, why were you on a protective custody yard? And they said, well, okay, money, how do you know he was on a protective custody yard? This is one of the stories they done took from me. Because Gangster Williams, who was Cash Money, Baby, and Sugar Slim's brother, was testifying to the government closing murder cases. This is how he got home. He was debriefing to the government and closing murder cases. Okay? He was on a PC yard, a protective custody yard. Okay? How do we know that? He mentioned that. He mentioned he was on the compound with Sammy the Bull, who also was on the protective custody yard. Right? If that's the case, why the hell was Meech on the compound with you then? Nobody that has good paperwork is going to be on the protective custody yard. Even if you got a separate tease on somebody, or somebody got a separate tease on you, they're not going to send you to a PC yard. They're going to move you to another prison. They have a federal prison in every state, every 50 states in this country. So they can just easily just ship you off to another federal prison. To put you on a PC yard, you have to be cooperating with the government. Okay? We can't let nobody that doesn't have good paperwork on this yard because it's going to expose the informants that we have working on open cases through the country or through the world. Okay? That's two. So, with that case being said, how was Meech on the compound with Gangster Williams? He has a picture where they're standing in together. And he also said a couple times, he remember when Meech first came, everybody was wrestling like he was a big star. He didn't get a chance to holler at him then he ended up hollering at him later. They got to walk in the yard, busting it up. Okay, they're on a protective custody yard. Why would Meech be on a protective custody yard? For what? Even if he had a separatist on cuff, he still wouldn't have been on the protective custody yard. He just would have been in another prison if he had a separatist. Meech was on a separate on a PCR because he was in the middle of that situation going on with Cuff. Okay, and he was cooperating through other means of the government. Tim Cowan, the agent, and other agents that was involved, and a prosecuting attorney on the case. That's here. That's it. There ain't no way to get around that. So you can read all the paperwork till your hands turn bloody, but those are the facts. The three facts you can't get around. Okay? But now they're taking my story and the facts that I presented, and they're running with it. Just say where you got it from, man. We got it from Money Talks, man. Somehow we seen this video, woo, 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 and yeah, he talking facts, yeah. And this ain't to degrade nobody, but just give us our just due. Say where you got it from. You got it from Money Talks. You guys didn't put it together. When Gangster said he was on a compound with Meech, and I seen when Meech come in, you guys didn't put it together. Y'all, it flew right over y'all head. Y'all never put it together. That's why he laughed and smiled when he said it. Because he knew they was on a PCR. He knew what Meech was doing because you can't get on that yard unless you work cooperating with the government. Okay? He knew that. But y'all didn't pick that up. Y'all ran the paperwork. Then 4. Why, when he took the 30-year sentence, he told the feds that remaining people on the indictment who were holding out, because he didn't just get sentenced after everybody else. The only one that got sentenced late was Blue Da Vinci, because he was on the run, for one. And then they didn't pick Blue Da Vinci up until maybe a year or two later. So he was the last one to get sentenced. Meech wasn't. It was still motherfuckers was holding out to go to trial for their case when Meech and Terry got sentenced. Well, when Meech got sentenced, Meech told the feds the remaining group over here that was up under me that got sentenced, they all work for me. So what that means is if I'm your co-defendant and you go in there and plead to the government and tell the government, yeah, I'm the kingpin and the rest of the remaining dudes all work for me, you killed my defense. You killed my defense. Now, I can't go in here and fight these people because you blatantly just told them that I worked for you. So now by you saying that, I got to go plead guilty. I can't go to trial. I could. And guess whose statement they're going to use against me if I go to trial? Yours. Because you went in there and told these folks that I worked for you. What if my lawyer telling them, we don't know this motherfucker from Adam. We don't know him. Nothing. You went in there and told them we worked for you. What? What the fuck wrong with you? Oh my God, you done fucked my defense. Nobody's talking about that. Those are 4 things he can't get around. And I'm just saying. So, what I'm saying is this. Just give us our credit, man. I don't be saying y'all cats names on here. I don't be getting on here saying y'all names. I don't be getting on here doing that. You feel me? I don't be doing that. I don't be getting on here saying y'all names. I don't be getting on here saying y'all YouTube names, y'all podcast names. I don't do none of that. But man, I guess I gotta start calling y'all out because y'all won't give us no credit. Y'all won't give us our credit. And y'all doing it. And then it's funny because now y'all beefing, y'all fighting, and everybody looking crazy. Because, and I be in some of their comments asking them questions on their videos. Like, okay, just like I asked dude, okay, he was, he done went back and I guess he calls himself a journalist. So he done went back, he trying to dig up this man's past and the old cases that ain't got, that's not relevant to what the hell is going on right now. So I'm asking him about the four things I just said on this channel. A, B, C, and D. No reply. But I checked back on the video a couple days later. Your title is what I was asking you. But yet, you won't say where you got it from. What? Because we only got 390 subscribers? Come on, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Come on, man. But we ain't thirsty for none of that shit. We don't give a damn. Just, we know we pushing. You know what I'm saying? When I can go to a whole nother platform and hear what we was talking about on a whole nother platform and they addressed it. And I know we shaking algorithms. I know we shaking algorithms. Cause ain't nobody ain't nobody talking about what we talking about. Everybody's still on the same thing. They trying to go from Frank's hearings to the affidavits. I mean to the wiretap. We passed all that, bro. Because if you know how the federal government know, man, they gonna hide, detract, all that. They gonna do all that. Their informants gonna get on the. You know how many informants got on the goddamn stand for the feds and lied, flat out lied. Now you got to prove that they committed perjury, right? And then the same federal government that they was in line with, you think they gonna prosecute them for committing perjury? They told them basically to lie about the case. They knew these motherfuckers ain't had nothing to do with the case, but they knew this motherfucker probably didn't tell him nothing in prison when they was in prison together. But if they got a motherfucker gonna swear to God on their life that they did, and they can get the conviction and get the win, they gonna use it. That's how the federal government works. They don't give a damn about if this motherfucker telling the truth or not. All they want is the wins and no losses. And when you beat them, you better run. You know what I'm saying? And everybody what about Suarez? Why ain't nobody talking about Suarez? Suarez beat these motherfuckers twice. What about Suarez? He beat him twice. Suarez got the fuck out of Dodge. He know what time it is. These motherfuckers trying to give me life. You know? But it just ain't this one. It's a lot of things. You know what I mean? For instance, we put the video up of Dr. Phil when he was running around with the immigrants and he was out there with ICE and interviewing the immigrants before, or the detainees before they shipped them off. We put that video up. Now you got people like our prophet, Dr. Phil, this, that, the. You seen the video off of us, our prophet. You seen the video from this. That video had over 25,000 views, and you seen it from us. Did you say, hey man, I seen the video from this channel over here, and da 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 da, and then you went in about what Dr. Phil don't get, fuck Dr. Phil, boycott the. But you seen the video from us. They all do this on YouTube. It's a clout circus. It is. Very rarely you gonna hear a cat get on here and say, yeah, I seen the video from over here. And boom, boom, boom. Shout out to them. And get other channel credit. They make it stand on it like they did it. And they piggyback, screenshot, put they post up and run with it. Bunch of bogus. Bunch of bogus. It's bogus. It's all bogus. But like I said, at the end of the day, just give us our credit, man. You know what I mean? The one dude from DC, he really going in. They at him. They at him so bad. He really going in. But he took some of our shit too. I don't be tripping though. You know? I don't be tripping. A lot of our viewers is from overseas, and I like that too. I like the international views. See, a lot of these dudes right here is from overseas. It's in the comments. Let me see what they were saying. See? Some of them can't even spell. You know? He trying to type so fast he can't even spell right. Can't even spell. But it's alright. I take that. I had a couple guys on here. One was from Pakistan. One was from India. You know? I'm with that. We like the international fan base. Because that's where the money at overseas. So I'm with that. You know what I mean? I'm with that. Keep tuning in. Keep watching the content. Share the content. Subscribe. When we get to 400, you know what I mean? We're going to randomly pick one of the subscribers from out of the 400. And we're going to send them a gift. Whether it could be cash, merch, um, music, as far as a physical copy, digital copy, signed autograph, poster, you know. Maybe get on airtime with us on one of our videos. You know, we ain't really decided yet because we want to be different every 200. So we don't want to do the same thing every 200. So whatever we do this for this 200, when we get to 600, we're going to do something different. When we get to 800, we're going to do something different. All the way up until we get to 1 million. You know, 2 million, 3 million. You know, we just gonna keep doing it different. I mean, the more revenue the channel bring in, the bigger the gifts will be. Hell, shit, we get to 1 million and we doing it like that, we give out a goddamn car. We don't give a damn. It's a business. It's a business asset for us. Tax write-off. We ain't tripping. Give out a car. Build the channel up. You know, get the viewers to come on in. We building this network up. We want ours to be as big as CBS, WKBN, Fox, all of it. CNN, yeah, you know. In a minute, I'm gonna extract myself. We're gonna put a team in here and let them work. That's the ultimate goal. We're gonna build this network up. But I need y'all to help me do it. You know what I mean? And we ain't biased like that. You got good journalist skills, we employ one of y'all. I ain't cut like the rest of these dudes. I'm a real motherfucker. I was born a real motherfucker and I'm gonna die a real motherfucker. So yeah, hell yeah, I hire one of my subscribers as and give them a job on the network. You damn right. I might hire 4 or 5 of them. Give them all different segments, whatever they want to do. Whether they from overseas, whether they from the United States, whether they from South America, whether they from Australia, Africa, Spain. I mean, um, Asia, wherever. You know, wherever. Europe, wherever. You know what I'm saying? Wherever continent they from, whatever city they from, whatever country they from, yeah, we will. Cause that's what we about. A lot of motherfuckers talk that shit, but they really in it for themselves. See, I ain't want to chase the bread because I had money all my life. It wasn't always legit money, but I had money all my life. So I ain't chasing the money. I done had fame all my life. I've been popular in the state that I'm from, in the city that I'm from, all my life. Um, Even in prison, I was popular. You know, yeah, that's handling that business, getting that money in. You know what I mean? Causing riots and all that shit. We was about that action. We weren't one of the motherfuckers going to church trying to program and all that shit. We was in that. We was stuck in prison and we was stuck on the streets. That's how I was taught. I wasn't taught. You come in this motherfucker and you walk a straight line. If you was stuck in out there, you better turn that shit up times 30 in here, motherfucker. That's how I go. Till you go home. If you get it, if you got out date. But yeah, and all that. Label still looking for artists, all type of artists, whether it's gospel, country, pop, rock, rap, R&B, don't matter. Classical, don't matter. You know, but it got to start somewhere. So, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and start. I didn't want to jump on here too long, cause like I said, the longer our videos be, the longer they take to render and post for y'all. You know what I mean? Um, However, I think it shot. I think we first clicked off. It was like maybe at like 32 viewers. Um, and we appreciate everybody that tapped in, looked in. Even if you looked in, looked out, looked in, looked out, we appreciate it. But to the podcasters, motherfuckers out there, hey man, start giving NBR's podcast, start giving Money Talks they props, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, y'all got any questions? You podcasters got any questions? Hit me up. I debate all y'all on the facts. I'm not gonna get no argument match with you about no motherfucker I don't know, but I debate the facts with you for sure, all day long, all day long. I debate the facts with you all day long. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you, Gully TV, man, that's my dude. Gully TV shouted us out a couple times. He took a couple of my situations and he shouted me out with it. Gully TV did. I cannot lie. Gully TV. So shout out to Gully TV, man. Shout out to Gully TV. He been doing it a long time. Gully TV was one of the first motherfuckers I watched on YouTube. It was Gully TV. You know what I mean? So shout out to Gully TV. He definitely shouted out. You know what I mean? And this before we started. Really started. He took a couple of things that I seen that I took and you know, spoke on, and they was facts. You know what I mean? Just like I see the one dude was making the shit about Alpo. I'm the one that broke the story about the dude Jawbreaker was lined up with Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson was the one that went to Alpo. I mean Michael Jackson was the one that went to Wayne Perry and told Wayne Perry to leave Jawbreaker alone because he was up under him. And that's why Alpo did what he did to Wayne because he felt Wayne was supposed to knock Jawbreaker and them down and they shot him and he didn't. So he felt like DC niggas was sticking together at the end of the day. So he felt he had to do what he had to do when he got in the crosshairs with them people and they was trying to give him the death penalty. He said, fuck Wayne, because y'all was lining to get me anyway. Then he had found out that they was lining up to get him and knock him down if they didn't get picked up. They didn't know it was coming. If they didn't get picked up, because Mike had went and contracted Wayne to knock Al down and keep it all DC. I broke that story about 3 years ago, right before Alpo came home. Which he stated in his audio interview that you had to get on CD. He had an audio interview that came out on CD years ago, about 2009, and he was talking about it all. People don't know about that. Yeah, Alpo had an audio CD, and he debriefed on the audio CD, just like he debriefed with the Fed, and he told everything. You know what I mean? He told him about how Big Head Gary was the one who was with him to hit Rich, and he's the one who shot Rich, not Alpo. Alpo didn't shoot Rich till he found out Rich was still moving. It was dragging him, and Rich was still breathing. Then he put Rich down. But Big Head Gary was the one who went on ahead and did that. And then Big Head Gary had got picked up by the feds right before he got murdered. Okay? And agreed to cooperate and was let go. That was another reason why they knocked him off in that van, because he had agreed to cooperate already. And they let him go. And he was giving up Alpo. And I guess some girl he was dating who was somehow he got word from a just there was the same federal agent that told him they was about to indict him when he got locked up. Out of the case out of Virginia when he got locked up. It was that same agent that told him that the dude Big Head Gary was cooperating with the police because he got knocked. And so Alpo put him down. He had one of them he had Shorty Pop in the van with him, and Shorty Pop pulled the move. Yeah, that's who not Big Hair Gary down. Shorty Pop. See what I'm saying? I broke that about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. If you listen to the recording, he say I gave a nod. We slipped the joint in the back. I gave a nod to my little man. That was Shorty Pop. Was sitting behind Big Head Gary. Hit him in the head twice with the 32. It's Shorty Pop. Shorty Pop went to Wayne and told Wayne, why don't we get this nigga Alpo? He said, yeah, I'm thinking about it because Mike already said we got to lay back on Jawbreaker, that, and the third. They get picked up by the feds before they can happen. That's another story. Up. So, but I can't give it all. I can't give everything up like that because they going to take my shit. They going to give me the credit for it. Feel me? They ain't gonna give me the credit for it. Yeah. They ain't gonna give me the credit for it. Yeah, 70% of the hits that the Rich was on, Shorty Pop was on too. Yeah. They're not gonna give me the credit for it. Go do your history on a junkyard band from DC. Yeah. They're not gonna give me the credit for it. But we ain't tripping about that. Just tune in, man, and watch the podcast. That's all we saying. You know, we got a sports segment coming too. You know what I mean? We got a sports segment coming too. But till then, man, y'all enjoy y'all afternoon. If we get tagged on some moves, shit that's coming in off the hot off the press, we gonna tap back in today. You know, we gonna turn it up at the end of the for the last couple of days of this February, man. We gonna get y'all uncut and the real info. So y'all want that real shit, y'all come to Money Talks Podcast. Ain't no editing. I ain't going back editing videos, nothing. It's all raw, uncut, one time only, unless you go back and watch the video again. And we out. Holla. Like I said, tap the links, go get you some merch.